Hello, invisible audience! Today I'm doing some more journaling in my junk bullet journal. I didn't have much set aside this week to work with specifically, but we got a lot of snow, so I'm mostly just going to focus on that kind of thing with my decorations. First, I'm going to be using this bit of paper to create a header and a footer, I guess, for the pages to bring them together. This whole spread is going to end up with a blue-green, like minty color scheme with hints of purple, and it's very wintry and like cool colors, and I think it turned out very pretty, color-wise at least. I started writing the header for the week and started to write January instead of February, so we're just gonna put a sticker to cover that up and move on. I like putting little headers on my journal pages to make it easier to see what the dates are on that page, especially when I'm looking back through a journal. It makes it really easy to see very quickly like what was happening when exactly. But also these little decorative headers put in a lot of work to sort of bring the pages together as a single spread rather than just like a collage page that's next to a list page. So the whole thing feels more cohesive. Because the collage and the list should be complementary. This is a record of how I spent this week, and a collage to sort of illustrate it in a way. The two pages are very much tied together, and I always try to make that part of the process. I got this sweater sticker from a box that my dad was sent from work or something. And I didn't care about the tech logo or the phrase or whatever was on the front, so I just covered that with another sticker and left the little polar bear still visible because my monthly theme was very Arctic-y and polar bears, and that's as well as trying to merge these two pages together, I'm also trying to kind of match the theme for the month. At least I try to make my spreads loosely connected to that theme, at least a little bit. They often stray from the original concept, but I always try to incorporate some kind of element from the overall monthly theme, whether it be color scheme or other elements of the theme. So these pages that I do really are just trying to bring together a lot of elements, and it's always a really fun challenge to create something that like ticks all of these boxes off in the way that I want it to. And they don't always. Plenty of times I get carried away or have some other idea that I want to do instead, and I end up like loving those spreads a whole lot too. So I guess my point is that while I have this system set up in which I want to accomplish certain things with my junk journal pages, ultimately there are no rules. Anyway, most of these stickers, aside from the big sweater, are from Sticky Club, and yes, I will gush about them every single time because I adore Sticky Club. I was actually really busy this week working on just a bunch of different projects, so I made sure that I was setting time aside to take care of myself too. So I'm sticking in this little self-care checklist, which is also from Sticky Club, to reflect that, and I've added in a few things to the list as well. I do cut off the title from the original list to have it match the colors better and write in a title myself. Some of my favorite self-care activities are simple things like doing stretches or yoga in the evening before bed to relax my muscles after sitting in a chair all day, or really taking the time to actually wash my face instead of just rushing through it, or lighting a candle when I'm reading in bed. Just little things like that make a huge difference for me. And later on in this spread, I'll do some journaling about the self-care type stuff that I did this week, because, it also includes things that you don't really want to do, like making yourself put the laundry away instead of letting it sit around. Stuff like that. Things that, are taking care of yourself. Also, I must apologize. This video may be edited a little bit choppier than usual. Shortly prior to recording, I burnt a finger on my left hand, and throughout filming, I was adjusting the ice that I was holding up to my finger, and so I kept cutting out these moments where I was sitting there doing nothing but holding ice on my hand, because that's not what you're here to watch. You will see the cloth in my hand on occasion, though. But don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. Very minor burn, just kind of painful because it was on the tip of my finger. Yeah, it's real sensitive, but it's fine. I'm okay. This sticker book that I'm using here I got from the clearance section at Staples like just the other day, and it's got some really cute stuff in it. I'll have to do some more pink oriented spreads to get some more use out of it. And now I'm just gonna do a little bit of journaling, but to spare you the boredom of watching me write for 10 minutes, my camera, gracefully, decided that the battery was gonna die a few lines in. So, thanks, camera. So here's the final spread. I feel like it reflects how cold it was outside and how cozy it was inside and just the general vibe of this week pretty well. And I hope you enjoyed watching this process. Stay warm out there. Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo.